Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone! Today is a short but very important episode because there's no doubt that there is probably an item or two that you didn't expect to spend so much on this year. And if this is you and you need a little dose of encouragement, then today's episode is for you. So everyone dreams of living a life of abundance, but here's the harsh truth. Having a higher income doesn't guarantee spending wisdom, and your toys may eventually suffocate you financially. Are you there yet? In fact, 8 million people earning over 6 figures are actually living paycheck to paycheck. But it's time we change that for you. Welcome to Budgeting Brilliance, a podcast for busy career-focused moms feeling stuck between mounting credit cards and cars. I'm Shauna Lay, a family budgeting expert specializing in tools that corporate moms can use to change their perspective of budgeting as a necessary evil to being an empowering tool to make smarter decisions. If you've been looking for a budgeting network focused on more than just frugal living, you're in the right place. Stop letting your finances dictate your life. As the old adage goes, don't cry over spilled milk. Instead, you just need to go ahead and clean it up and move on. It's done. Money's been spent. I am giving you permission to stop ruminating over your mistakes. Stop dwelling over those could've, should've, would'ves. Life's just too short to be on repeat. So today's Christmas gift to you is a technique that I heard recently by Hal Elrod. Hal is the author of A Miracle Morning. He developed a technique called the 5-minute rule. This helps people deal with their negative emotions. When something bad happens, like regret over something you bought, you made a bad investment, anything in your life that has you upset, set a timer for 5 minutes. And allow yourself to feel every emotion that comes up about that subject. Anger, your sadness. Go ahead and cry, vent, scream, punch. Whatever you need to do to feel that emotion. But once your 5 minutes are up, you just need to move on. Don't let negative thoughts control your life. I always say that mistakes are merely just lessons to learn and grow from. But here is something that you can do to reflect on your situation. Did you buy something that was maybe a little bit more than you expected for someone? Well, think about when you gave that present to that person. Did it make them smile? Did it make them feel special? Well, if it did, I'm not sure that I would beat myself up. But also reflect on that experience and think to yourself, what could you improve next time? Did you just have a lack of planning and bought something out of impulse? Well, what do you need to do better next year? Or did you have some sort of regret that you didn't save enough money for Christmas? If that's you, then how far in advance do you need to start thinking about Christmas for 2024? Do you need to go ahead and create that sinking fund right now to help reduce the strain and the burden and the stress of Christmas next time? I'm sure that there's a streaming service subscription out there that could free up some money for you, that could make things just a little bit easier. Or perhaps you just need to create an honest budget, one that truly reflects what you spend from week to week and not what you wish you spent from week to week. But once you have a plan, just move on from this experience and go enjoy Christmas. Celebrate the season and its meanings, all of its blessings that you had this entire year. Even those mistakes that came along the way, they are all blessings because they may have caused you to pause and think, pivot, change your future trajectory, but hopefully for the better. Spend this time with loved ones, embrace every moment together. Don't let that money moment get you down. A new year's coming. It's time to be refreshed and reset. There's a quote from John Rampton that I read recently that says, "Don't let money run your life. Let money help you run your life better." And that's my hope for you in 2024, friends. We're going to take a renewed look at our money situations in the new year, and we're going to figure out better ways to help make our money run our lives better. And on that note, thank you so much for spending time with me this year. In fact, all of my previous money mishaps resulted in the creation of this podcast in 2023. My hope is that you can avoid some of the mistakes that I made and you can find your financial freedom faster. So thank you for being there. And here's to many blessings to you and your family, and I'll catch up with you next week for a refreshed new year and a new message. Merry Christmas and Mele Kalikimaka. So friends, I hope you found value in today's episode and that it encouraged you in some way to take an action towards focusing on your budget. If you would like to snag some free budgeting resources like a quick starter kit, debt elimination workbook, just head on over to my website, sanitysense.com. That's sanitysense, CENTS.com. And if you like today's episode, please consider leaving a 5-star review so you can help others find this message and get the budgeting help that they've been longing for too. So here's to budgeting your best life.